Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your May 2023 General Tarot reading. It's Raina here. I'm going to be pulling 5 cards and then also an Astral Oracle card. And I'm a Sag, so certainly I'm always interested in what these cards say. Oh my goodness gracious. Interesting. I don't know if you can see this. I've got kind of an awkward angle here. I'll cut the card for the outcome card. Beautiful. It might even be Sag energy. Now I'm just cutting this 11th house. Okay, this is 11th house. I'm putting this to the side. All right. And, okay, because this is not my usual spread. And so I was like, okay, what was the first card I picked? Okay. And I believe it was this card. So this is the heart of the matter. My spread, I have to get that together if I'm going to do 5 cards. The heart of the matter is the 8 of Cups. And you can see this person walking towards what looks like the sun. And the sun represents our, alignment with the highest expression of ourselves. And it also, but she's walking away from something, and that suggests something that is not really in your heart anymore. You don't have the heart for something. And so you have to let go of those things. It could be a job, it could be a relationship. And by the way, even though this is for May, I don't feel that this means that, okay, you're going to do it in May, because I'm just thinking about myself. And, when I look at these themes, I know that they're for me, but not necessarily in that time frame. So you could just be realizing something definitively. If you have been on a job and you were going back and forth, do I want to continue to do it? Something may happen that makes you say, okay, I'm done. I actually associate the 8 of Cups with Scorpio, so we do have a lunar eclipse in Scorpio that for Sag happens in the 12th house, which can be a release as well. But it can be anything that you once held as dear to you that now doesn't resonate, okay? And for the past influence, we have the 6 of Swords, and this is about choosing peace. In this deck, they show black birds for a lot of the Swords cards to indicate conflict or negative thinking. And the number 6 is connected with Venus, which is about harmony. So it is about choosing harmony, including harmonious thoughts and circumstances, rather than living in drama and allowing something to kind of dominate you, or someone to dominate you because of their issues. You decide, you know what, they can do whatever, but I choose peace, and so I'm going to do everything I can to bring that into my life. So both of these cards can suggest moving, but again, I'm not sure that that would be the time frame. It could be just mentally preparing for it, or leaving a relationship or leaving a job. You just realize, yep, it's time. And well, crosses use the 4 of Wands. This is the card of a new home, a happy home, the home environment. The 4th house of home and family connects to that area of life. But Wands is about passion. This is fire energy. And so fire energy is also about freedom. So for some of you, it may feel like, with the wand, with the cups in particular, if you are with someone that where you feel this sense of oppression, you're in some kind of like an environment where you don't feel like you can be yourself, or a job, that's going to affect your home life too. I mean, all of that is connected. What is coming in is the moon card, and it's very interesting because we do have a full moon in Sagittarius that is occurring in early June. I think it's June 3rd. So it could be a timing card, since this is for the month of May, that as the month of June begins, there will be a full moon in our sign. And with the Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords, but especially the Six of Swords is more of a past influence. So the Eight of Cups, it could be really where something comes to a head and you're ready to just let it go. Maybe you were holding on to it and hoping that something would change, and it didn't. The moon card is also connected to the sign of Cancer, as well as the sign of it rules Cancer, but it's also in the tarot in particular, it's actually associated with the sign of Pisces. So if that's an individual in your life, that could be somebody who is there. And also, it's about creativity and the intuition. So that might be the thing that you're really focused on. This could be like a spiritual pilgrimage. The Eight of Cups could be a spiritual pilgrimage, or some kind, maybe even like retreating, because because I do associate with Scorpio. That could be talking about that lunar eclipse being in play in May, and how that affects Sag as it hits the 12th house, which is about, could be retreats and solitude, soul searching. And the outcome is really more our speed. Now there's a line in the background, so maybe this is associated with Leo, but it's definitely fire energy, King of Wands. It's this alpha male energy, but even for women, the divine masculine is, something that is not spoken of as much as the divine feminine, but very important for balance in our life. A lot of people are in that toxic masculinity, male and female, where it's just about competition, type A, being very high achieving, but maybe never satisfied, very restless and aggressive. And the feminine, the divine feminine, can be very passive and accepting. And there's another phrase that I'm looking for that means inviting in. I can't think of that phrase, but the point is that if you just have mostly one versus the other, then that could lead to imbalance, and either the person is just overbearing, or it's hard for them to achieve things because they don't go after them very much. They're kind of just waiting for things to come to them, and it has to be a balance. And also, this is about stepping into your power. The card I got for the astrology oracle card is the 11th house with community, and this is an area where maybe, for instance, if you have been in a relationship and you have just been focusing on that, you need to kind of open up your life to more than one influence. Maybe you've been too closed off that way. Or you've been wanting to just be with one individual instead of reaching out to friends and reaching out to community. This is about the collective. And some of these cards are more introspective. So that balance can be very important in life. Okay, that's what I have for you, Sag. I hope that this resonated. If you would like a private reading, the link is below. Take care. Bye.